Hi guys, Baum Gaming HD here, and welcome to my second Aus Analysis video. This one's a little bit different to the first one. It's going to be a bit of a pre-game thing rather than post-game. I'm going to post another video with my thoughts on the game after it happens, as well as hopefully some footage from inside the stadium, because I was one of the lucky people to get a ticket to this match. It is a sellout now. So yep, I've used the 2010 World Cup game again because, as you guys are, I'm sure, all aware, Iraq doesn't feature in FIFA 13. So I'm just going through here and basically trying to get a fairly recognizable squad to the one that's currently going around. So it was a bit hard because you've got a lot of people there that don't have that have been basically they've retired since the 2010 World Cup. And you'll see here Pimp for Beak. I'm going to put a little little link to a video done by JFC. Go check it out, it's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, some good fun, completely un-FIFA related, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. So basically, just going through my thoughts of what I think the game, how it will pan out, how I think we'll do, and how I think Iraq will do, and basically how I think it will end up in terms of the actual result. I'll start with Australia first, obviously. We are more than capable of winning this match, and winning it pretty comfortably as well. We have the talent there over the Iraqis, and that's shown despite our lackluster start to the World Cup qualifiers. We have finished rather well, and Iraq have been poor throughout the whole World Cup qualifying second stage here, where it's the 6 teams in 2 groups. They are at the bottom of Group A and really haven't offered a lot in the way of challenge for a lot of the other teams, with exception, of course, to Japan, who they gave a red-hot go against. I watched a bit of that game, and Iraq made a really good account of themselves in that game, but and they could have easily gone 1 or 2 up, but it just wasn't to be. But I think our key man will definitely be, again, Robbie Cruz. The guy's really matured into the Socceroos shirt. For me, he's going to become more of a go-to guy in the World Cup than what Cahill will. Especially, hopefully, he gets a decent run at his new club in Germany. If he does, if he gets some first team game time, he'll be more than ready for the World Cup, because the Bundesliga, in my opinion, is the most rounded and probably most technical of all the top leagues in Europe. So hopefully he does do well there, because he's detrimental to our chances of progressing through the group stage, no matter what if we do end up making the World Cup. Firstly, we have to get past this game, but if we do end up getting past this stage and we are in the World Cup come the end of 90 minutes on Tuesday night, he will be our most important asset at the World Cup, I believe. Him and Cahill, and probably Schwarzer as well, because I would lay money that he will still be our number 1. But in terms of the match that we are actually preparing for at the moment, Australia's preparing for at the moment, I believe the key man will be Robbie Cruz, as well as Tim Cahill. As usual, reliable Timmy. Hopefully we'll come up with another important goal for us. He always seems to just pop up at the right times, in the right place, and let's hope he does it again, because we really do need him at this stage. A lot of people are saying, some of the media's like, oh, yep, we're going to qualify, we're going to qualify. Well, you know what? Stranger things have happened. And we have lost to Iraq before. If you'll remember back quite some years ago in the Asian Cup, we lost them. Back, I think that was before the World Cup, before the 2010 World Cup, I believe, because we made it all the way to the final in 2011. So, yeah, that would have been 2007, our first ever Asian Cup. But look, they have the capability of challenging us, and they will challenge us. They're not going to just lay over, even though they've got nothing to play for. And I'll explain further to that. Obviously, no team's going to give you an easy ride, but more so, I believe, with Iraq for one of the reasons. And this it gives a good segue into talking about Iraq. Their chances of against Australia, well, obviously Australia, where they'll capitalise, I believe, on us is our lack of pace at the back, particularly our two centre-backs. And that's no disrespect to Oganovsky or Neil. They have been absolutely fantastic, both of them, the last couple of games. I couldn't fault them. Even in the Japan match, they were fantastic. They were very, especially Neil. Neil really impressed me and has impressed me the last two games for the national team. I was one of the people pretty much calling for his blood, so to speak, in terms of I didn't believe that he should be in the national team still. But he's proved me and a lot of others wrong. He's still fit for the job, and hopefully if he plays like that, then I'm more than happy for him to still be in the national squad come the World Cup. But that's where they will capitalise, right? One of the big things that may work against them and may work for them is the fact that a couple of their really established players, such as Yunus Mahmoud, who of course was the hero for them in the 2007 Asian Cup winning Iraqi squad, basically had a bit of a falling out with the Iraqi FA over several issues, and basically vowed never to play for their country again, and have effectively retired from international football as of the last game against Japan. So the Iraqi FA have had to call up a few of the under-21s who will be competing in the under-21s World Cup, which will happen later on this year, I believe. And that could work for us in our favour in regards to possibly they obviously haven't had this type of experience, this level in the full national squad, or it could go against us. And basically these kids are going to want to secure a place in the national squad because there's an opening there for them. There's an opening there for them to secure their place in their first team national squad. So I'm going to back them to obviously go out all guns blazing, trying to impress, to make sure that there's a few openings there, so they could get their name on the team sheet in future tournaments, such as the Asian Cup and World Cup qualifiers. And if they have a bit of pace, I think there's I'm not sure of the name of the kid, but I was reading just generally about these under-21, the under-21 team for Iraq, and one of the just look at that finish, by the way. Just I know I'm going off topic here, but Brett Holman, overpowered finishing. I thought it only featured in FIFA 13, but look at that, that's amazing. I seriously can't remember overpower finishing, near post overpower finishing, being one of the key features in the 2010 FIFA World Cup game. But there you go, and that made it 1-0 against Iraq in my little simulation here. But yeah, getting back on topic, one thing that they did say I was just reading a bit of a report on some of the teams that will be competing in the Under-21s World Cup. They said one of the Iraqi strengths is their counter-attack and their speed in that counter-attack. So that worries me a bit because we're not the fastest team in terms of our backline, as I mentioned. So, you know, you get a couple of pacey forwards and they hit on the counter, we could be in trouble. And I think that's where they should definitely plot against Australia. If they were smart, we're going to need to go for the win. It's as simple as that. We need the win. We need the 3 points. We need to go to Brazil, and we need to do it now. We don't want to be in that third place playoff. That's not an acceptable result for Australia. We want to have automatic qualification into the FIFA World Cup. And that will play into Iraq's hands a little bit because we'll have to go out all guns blazing in attack like we should. I fully support the need for doing that, and it worked fantastically against Jordan. So why not do it in this match? There's no reason why it shouldn't work again. But Iraq, if they are smart, they will know that that's going to happen, and they should plot against that by way of hitting fast and hard on the counter. And I believe that's what will happen. In terms of actual score prediction, well, I mean, obviously, I want Australia to win. And I do believe they will. I believe we'll get a fairly comfortable win. I'm going to go for 3-1. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win. They'll give us a bit of trouble. They'll manage to get a goal. They might even get the first goal, and that would make it a bit nervous, wouldn't it? But I'm going to go with 3-1. I think that's a fairly foreseeable sort of result there, and hopefully it's the case, because at the end of the day it's 3 points, and it's those 3 points that we need to get into the FIFA World Cup, and that's where we want to be. We all want to be in Rio. I know I'll be, along with a number of Australians, booking my tickets to Brazil, hopefully, at the end of Tuesday night. And by God, I hope to God it isn't this close. As a 1-0 victory here, as you know, I've predicted effectively with my play. God, if it's a 1-0, I don't know if my heart will be able to take it. I know my father's won't. He'll end up bloody having a heart attack on the sideline while watching it. But that will do it for the episode, guys. Let me know what you think. Where do you think the game will be won and lost? Who do you think our key player will be? What's your score predictions? If we do get through, do you plan on going to Rio, like me? Hopefully we do get through, and hopefully I'll be booking my tickets to Rio. But yeah, of course, if you did like this episode, please do leave a like, guys. It does help me out. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. We are growing every day, so fingers crossed we'll get a couple more here and there, subscribers that is. And you'll see that in the description my links to my Twitter, Facebook and Instagram accounts are in there. Please do follow me. I do upload pretty frequently on those things. Until next time, guys, this has been Baum Gaming HD, and I will see you in the next episode I put up after the match.